Hey man, how's it going?
Prodigal son returns.
Let's go. Doing all right?
I'm good.
Good.
I'm a little pissed off at Bungie, but hey.
I know, man. I desperately wanted to go do something else, Ghost of the Deep or Prophecy, rather than what we got. So
Yeah, I did Explorer mode, and I got my exotic. I got that bow. I'm just sitting here like, how do I even operate it?
yeah, that's a whole different thing. That bow is really nice. I like it a lot, but
I heard it's a DPS bow. Like, it's a good DPS bow.
Can be in certain instances. Honestly, I'd kind of have to get reacquainted with it myself.
Yeah. I just figured, Sundered Doctrine, it was either that or wait until next week to do a raid, because for some reason I'm itching to do a raid, but nothing's available for this week except the dungeons.
There should be a couple on Rotator. I just don't know what they are. I'd have to look them up.
What's... Guard of Salvation's not available. Oh, Root of Nightmares is available.
Yeah, I thought it might have been because I saw someone was trying to do. They had thrown out there that they were doing like Master, because people this season have been trying to do like Master Ron solo, and so they've been able to beat all of them, but like only I think one person has done like solo flawless Master Root of Nightmares.
More power to you on that one. Buddy.
Yeah, for real. It's kind of where I come down on it too, man. I'm like, not sure.
I love this game, but I'm not doing all that.
Nah, that's crazy talk right there. So, well, let's do this. I'm playing Destiny right now. Let me throw this on real quick, and then we can.
Oh yeah, I've turned on my Doki Doki armor, so I'm okay.
Nice.
I wanted to do that.
All right, let's do. We're gonna load in. Six is gonna join us here in just a few. So,
cool.
She was just wrapping something up. So.
Sundered Doctrine.
Hey DB, thanks man. Really appreciate you. Yeah, I've been hard at work today on that weapons video that I was referencing in there. So if you're not, shameless plug, go ahead and subscribe because you're gonna see that. I'm shooting for Friday, maybe Saturday, because there's a lot of editing that's going into it. So taking a lot of time and effort into it. So Dungeon's not particularly hard. It's actually kind of a return to normal form, but this is a real good one. So, all right. So we need to. Jack, have you been into this dungeon at all?
No, I haven't been in this dungeon
okay,
at all.
Sweet.
This is my first.
So
I'm blind going in.
Okay. Well, let's go inside the pyramid, and then we will. You're gonna grab some paperwork.
Huh? Oh, whoa!
What are you doing?
I was talking to my wife. Whoa! What the hell? All right. I was listening to you, but like,
no, you're good, man.
Pyramid, I came back into the thing. I was like, what?
So you're gonna come here.
Clear out the pests while you're there, why don't you? The role of exterminator suits you.
Holy crap! This is a whole city.
Thanks, DB. I appreciate you. Yeah, we're getting real close to 400. We've doubled our.
Last time, I'll listen to what you say and I'll follow.
Sounds good, man. There should be. Now, I would love to be able to tell you off the top of my head. Somewhere in this room, there's like a stack of papers. It might be over here. It might be somewhere. I think you can grab them the first time you're in here. I can't remember. Maybe over by this dude here. I can't remember if it's the first time or if it's like when you come in for the second time you can get them. So if you don't see them right now, it's not that deep, but we can.
I don't even know what the exotic is for this.
This one is Finality's Auger. It's the gun you can shoot out, and you can do like, you can put a turret out. All right, let's go this way. I think you might have to do the first one to do, but I'll try to remember where all the worms are. There's all these like secret little rooms. So this first one's going to be under this bridge here that we're currently on. So we're going to drop down below here. You should be able to collect this here.
Yeah, big one.
Then you can jump up here. So later on, when you come through here and you're not looking for collectibles, you can run past all this stuff. And I'll show you where exactly to go.
Yeah, I really need to put some more primary stuff on the hunter.
Okay, so we're gonna drop down this here, and then you want to come? Yep, drop down to right where I'm at. Then there should be, yeah, here. There's another worm. Now you're getting them out of order, but we're gonna try to get all 9 of them. So. I only say you're getting them out of order just because, like, they didn't all unlock the first week. It took like multiple weeks for them to unlock. So.
Help me, I should have got the navigator to the account-based thing instead of this thing.
I will say that dungeon's much more approachable and easier to get people to run than Ghost of the Deep for whatever reason. So if you ever were like trying to farm for it. All right, come this way. Come up here. There is a platform here. Hold on 1 second. Let me open this for you. Oh, it didn't stay open. So you're not going to want to shoot that with that gun. I don't think that gun is going to, honestly, either of those is probably going to be very active. You want something that's going to be kind of bursty, like a fusion rifle or a rocket sidearm, something like that.
I'm gonna go through my warlock and see what I can find.
Okay.
She has everything.
Yeah, because it's gonna have. We're gonna, not for a while, but we're gonna have some of these doors here in a little bit, like in the final boss room and stuff. And you got to make sure you have something on you that's gonna be able to do. So like that bow's not really gonna do you anything once we actually get to an encounter here. I can open the door for you though.
Ah, okay. So I do have a prison rifle. So Hunter. And then transfer that to my Hunter. All right. Cool.
All right, so go ahead and shoot the door. Now go through. Okay. Yeah, so you saw what happens if you linger in there. It's a panini press. It'll squeeze you right up, so.
Scratch the back.
So we're gonna go straight through. Oh. All right. Yeah, this one doesn't stay open very long. The ones in the final boss room stay open longer than that. Alright, so we'll come under here. So this is what trips people up mostly, that waterfall right there. Even though it is a video game, so we should understand that waterfalls mean you go through them. Oftentimes we forget.
Yeah.
Alright, this is first encounter here. So if you come back here, have you ran Vow of the Disciple?
One time.
Okay. So if you need a refresher, it'll be fine for tonight. But if you ever come in here and you need a refresher on like what the symbols are, you can come in here and it'll show you. It's like when you walk up to them, you can see the official call outs.
I'll actually say Ascendant Plane.
Yep.
Fleet. Worm. Wow. Okay.
Yep.
Cool.
So it gives the actual names here. I actually didn't know this room existed for a long time. Like ran this many times and it did not ever.
Light.
I didn't even realize it was here.
Wow. This is. Where was this when we did the first Vow Disciple?
Well, there is a room where you can walk up to them, and when you walk up to them, it pops up by your radar in the top left, but it doesn't pop up like this. It doesn't pop up like with the white text in the middle of your screen. So,
Yeah.
And then this is, I'm streaming by the way. Careful with this beam of light that's coming, but for anyone who is actually watching at home, you'll see that we have created on our clan website, we created what's known as the lens director. And so what we're going to do is we'll utilize this and we'll go through and we'll put in the different symbols. So for anyone who's watching, you can do forcetowipe.com/lens director. So that works for you too as well, Jack. You don't have to do it because I'll have it up. But if you ever want, this encounter is actually pretty approachable from a solo perspective. Like if you want to come in and get loot. So we built that out, I think in February. That's when it was. So what we'll do here is we won't interact with the middle quite yet, but what you'll see is we have these 4 rooms that are off to the side here. You can see the beam of light coming down. So this room here would be considered R1. The room that's going to be up there will be R2. And I bet you can figure out what these rooms over here are called.
R3.
You're close. L1, L2. Sorry. Yeah, we'll split the room right down the middle. Yeah, honestly, that was a very fair, for having no concept, that was a very fair guess. So, very, very valid. Because I didn't tell you what R stood for. So yeah, right 1, right 2, left 1, left 2. So we're going to essentially, you'll see this dungeon, the whole like concept of it is like lies and truths, and we're trying to make sure that we kind of discern what is the true statement, what's the lie. Okay, so up here on this board here, you can see that it says right now pyramid stops the guardian. And so when we start this, those are going to go away, and there's going to be 2 symbols up there that will still be shown, and then the final one will be missing. So let's say if that was the statement, but let's say that pyramid was gone. What we would need to do to make it a true statement is go into the 4 rooms and find pyramid, and then we would turn these lenses. If you walk up to it, don't interact with it, but if you walk up to it, you'll see it says rotate. And so we're basically doing like a Zelda puzzle, like a Legend of Zelda lens, like bounce the lights around type puzzle.
Yeah, and the Wind Waker.
Exactly. So it's a really, really fun encounter, but it's one of those things where it's just going to take some time. There's really no substitute for just taking time, honestly. So that's what we'll do right now. So let me transfer one thing over real quick, and then we'll get started. All right. So we're going to rotate this, and then we're going to look up at the board here. We're going to see what it pops up. Now, there's going to be a lot of a lot of the dread enemies here, like the husks and stuff like that. So you got to keep your head on a swivel. All right, so we have Hive, Blank, Darkness. I know from doing this that we're looking for worship. So let's go together. Since you've not seen the rooms, just follow me into R1 real quick. So there's going to be a big subjugator in all 4 of these rooms. And then they're going to drop a wheel, or I'm sorry, a lens. Okay, so go ahead and interact with that and pick that up. Perfect. So we have worship right here. So here's what I want you to do. I want you to put that lens on this one here. You should see a place. Okay, perfect. Now I want you to rotate this, and I'll show you why here in just a moment. That's good. So we're going to send a beam of light through this here, and it's going to hit that and show that here in a second. We need to get 2 more lenses. So let's go through here. And you can see there's these little connecting hallways. So now we are in R2 right now. So let's go ahead and kill this enemy here. All right, you can pick that up. And then I want to show you this last thing here. And then you'll know pretty much everything for this encounter. There was a flying enemy called a truth teller, and it dropped this symbol when you did. So if you knew nothing about the lore, but you went into one of the 4 rooms and found the truth teller, that would tell you the symbol you need to connect to. So it's kind of like friendly. Like, it's nice if you know the lore, because you can kind of just brute force it and be like, oh, like I know this. But if you don't, then you're good too. So here, let's go out here. So I want you to put your lens that you're holding on that holder right there in the corner. Okay, and we're gonna keep it facing this direction. So we want to bounce it through that there. So rotate it. Perfect. All right, yep, leave it there. And then I placed mine here, so I'm gonna rotate it. Now, if you don't know which way it's gonna rotate, you can turn the light on first. And let me show you how to do that. So there are 3 lights here. Okay, for the final round, you have to use all 3 of these beginning lights, but we're gonna use the rightmost light here. So shoot this nut that's over top of this one. And you'll see it's already lined up. So the light's gonna shine, it hits there, bounces off the one you put there, and then it goes into the room off the one you placed first. And now it's shining on that worship. Okay? So yeah. So it's definitely not the hardest encounter, but the reason I made the tool we did is because it gets harder as we go. So now if you look up at that board in the middle, the only symbol we have is give. So let's let's go together again through this right room here. We're gonna kill this. Oh! Alright, you grab that. So this first symbol we have here is Traveler. So we know that one of the truths is like Traveler give light and Traveler give guardian. So if we see one of those, then we'll know that that's the right one. However, we have the truth teller in here, so we could always just kill that. Or truth speaker, rather. Okay, so Traveler is going to be our first one. So we're basically just going to do the exact same connection we did the first time. So let's go back into the room. Oh, good. Let's go back into R1. You're gonna place yours the exact same place you placed it the first time. So you just place it right there. I'll place mine out here. Okay, so we need one more. So if you come out here, and then you will hear the enemies will spawn back in that right room. So we can just go right back in here. Do this. Grab the lens. All right. Now, one thing that's important is you do need to do these in order. So you need to light them up in the right order so it makes like a proper sentence. So that's why we're doing Traveler first, and then Give is going to be second. And then we'll have to go into the rest of the rooms and take a look and see. So let's actually do that. Let's go. We're going to do a field trip before we connect this. Let's go over here. So this room here was dark. So we know it's not this, but we can grab this lens anyways. I'm grabbing this lens. We've not been into the left rooms yet, so let's head over there. This portion right here is the very top center, and it can be used really easily for either of the L2 or R2 rooms. All right, Guardian is our last one. So our first symbol, we're gonna finish up, and we're gonna do R1, and then we're gonna come to L2 second. Hi, 6.
Oh shit! Oh. Fuck.
That's all good. Yeah. Yeah, I figured since we're teaching anyways, I might as well just hop in. So we're about halfway through first encounter. I figured you spent a lot of time in first encounter recently. I figured you wouldn't mind too much about not having to linger longer here. All right, Jack, go ahead and grab that lens there. All right, I want you to place your lens up on that center location that I was telling you, right there by the red. And I want you to place it, or face it to the left, so it goes in the room that we were just talking about. Or that we were just coming from.
Alright, got a little stragglers. Hold on.
Yep, no problem.
Alright.
Okay, so Traveler is
Like
lighting up now. Should be going hard left. This is the way it'll be faced. Yep, you're right. All right, we need one more for that connection.
But then it didn't spawn you in dead. It spawned you in alive. I hated that. Alright.
Oh, I already have a lens. That's awkward. I forgot I picked it up. All right, so we'll just have that there. Let's go straight down. All right. Round 2's done. Nice. So Jack, what we're doing now is we're going into the different rooms, and we're gonna see what we're gonna find what symbols we see. Just one.
Yeah, freaking the hut's gonna kill baby decided to
Oh yeah.
say hello.
give is the first last room.
L1 is first. Okay.
Oh, that's not what killed me. This gaze thing killed me. Okay.
Was it because you were in the middle?
Yeah, that's probably what it was. Alright, since I already have a lens, and so do you, this should be a little easier.
So we should be done. We should be able to light this room up. So you said, oh, you said give? Give
Yeah,
us
and then the other one is pyramid.
Gotcha. Okay, sorry. Let's see here. So it's probably, I think it's pyramid give dark. I think R1 is darkness. Let me double check. Yeah. Okay, so we need to do center first. So Jack, go ahead and place yours on the red again. Here, and then we're gonna rotate that back to L2. Yep, just place it there. 6, you can place yours in the room if you haven't already.
I have one.
Perfect.
At this full that path here. I've never used that path before.
Oh, I got you. It'll be the one that's like right in front of the wheel in the room.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Okay, and we'll need to do.
Really? You didn't need to take it before? Oh.
But you look so appetizing.
Right?
So we're gonna do. Let's see if I actually got
See
this
what
right.
you mean by the fusion rifles will do a lot more damage here.
Should have tried to go this one. Let's see here.
That's what I get for.
All right, so we need to go to. We need 3 lenses total to go to R1. Just that same path we did before, Jack. We'll go from the right lens in the middle and bounce in that corner. All right, I have one.
Here, y'all bunch up and get to know each other.
Okay, just one more. Okay, got the last one. That should be it. Should be done with the encounter now. Sweet.
$220 gear. Awesome.
I get more armor than anything else from this dungeon. It's a curse.
Yeah, I like my new boots, so.
I feel like I get pretty I get fairly lucky. It took me so long to get the chess piece from the final encounter, though. It's like a pseudo rare drop. They don't tell you it is, but you have to get it for the seal for the dungeon, and it only comes from that final encounter. So
Yeah, I know. I'm not gonna get the exotic the first time around. I didn't get it with the Ghost of the Deep when I first did it.
weirder things have happened, man. All right, so we are. I would love to say I know. There are like these little like darkness nuts in this area. I would love to be able to tell you that I know where they are off the top of my head. I know where like one of them is to get directly to it. And I'll show you this one. So the secret chest is right behind this door here. If you come up this way,
Oh, we had to shoot it.
come up behind you. You'll shoot that. That's 2. I do not know where the third one is.
Oh, I can get it.
Okay. Perfect. I kind of like that I don't know. Like it gives just like an air of like mystery to the dungeon. Should just get the same thing you got before, but
Yeah. Yeah. Hunter. Thank you.
Six. I'm trying to remember where all the worms are. I know there's one in here. I think we've gotten all of them before this as well. But if we get close to running past one, just tell me I'm being dumb and maybe remember.
When I ran this with 2 people, I think that one might be a later quest step, but maybe you can get it early on.
Yeah, you can technically grab them all, and they do retroactively work. I've had quite a few people be able to do that. There just was some weirdness with stuff early on. I also may or may not have died to the first door. We had to shoot it open. Did not want to stay open. All right, Jack, we're going left here. So usually,
Exotic.
maybe it's the dungeon exotic. If only.
Yeah.
If only Bungie would give us rare exotics that could just drop in the world.
Right. Just like Borderlands 4 is doing, like with their legendaries now. When you get a legendary in Borderlands 4, it's going to actually feel like you're getting a legendary.
All right, Jack, when you come down this thing, don't jump when you come down that. If you just let yourself, you will naturally stop at the bottom there. They don't do that on other dungeons and exotic missions. And then go in there. That's a... This one, for some reason, feels like it has like sticky tar at the bottom. It just stops your guardian before you get sent. But if you try to jump up in the air, it will kill you. You ever watch Indiana Jones?
I thought I'd play for Crash Bandicoot.
That's pretty good. It's pretty good. All right, use these little cubbies to the side. We're gonna climb all the way to the top for another worm. So that's the first one typically we do right there. And then you just kind of hopscotch back and forth across like this.
For some reason, I got the damn Crash Bandicoot theme song in my head.
I couldn't tell you what that is. It's been a minute.
I know. I'm
Six
weird,
didn't
I'm
want to
sorry.
come to the worm room. She said.
I know,
She said no fun.
Listen, I've had enough accidents with people going to the same place and jumping at the same time.
That's fair.
Okay, okay.
It's really causing unnecessary workplace accidents.
Wait, we got the clock in for this round? I didn't know this was a work. I didn't know this was a work round.
Oh, are we trying to go
right?
for the flawless?
Oh no, I already died. I died to a panini press earlier.
Not the first ship full of corpses I've come across. in
Yeah,
my
the
time.
door did not want to stay open, and I did not tell. I did not properly inform Jack on what we that we had to shoot the wall to keep it open. So
Oh, you think you set him up to die?
no, I died. I was inside of it.
Oh,
Grasp of Avarice. I love that dungeon.
Dun, 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 dun.
Oh, that one had a bad thing. Yeah, another encounter?
This is teaching you a core mechanic of the next encounter. So come up here. And we're gonna kill this witch, and you're gonna grab that knowledge she just dropped on the ground. And then if you look at this door, you'll see one. This is love, and this is forsaken. So we need to light those up over here. So you do that by dunking the knowledge, kind of like we do in the Pale Heart. And you can see that Forsaken is 3 away. So we're at 1, 2. So 1, 2, 3. And then we have this one is 3 to the other direction. So what you want to do is you want to interact with this little like tablet down here and turn it the right way. So the problem is you went the long way around. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4 away from Forsaken. So it's not really a problem, but you just want to make sure you kind of turn those, and you do it by interacting. So let me grab these two here. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
So
Kinda
you actually turn it by shooting the nut up at the top.
Oh.
Okay. So we need 1 for that one, and we need 3 for the other. So I'm grabbing 1 right now. Hopefully if I don't get this one. Okay. And then if you can go ahead and grab that one, Joe. And we're gonna turn this one by shooting the nut. So grab both of those, and we'll need 1 more total. So dunk it into this one over here, because we want to highlight love down at the bottom. We need 1 more, so we need to let these guys separate. Oh, 1 second. Don't kill this one yet. Okay, got it. You can die now. Sweet. All right, that opened the door for us. Okay. All right, you're going to want to put on solar damage resist. And then I don't actually know what is the. Can you stack multiple Le Monarchs on these? I don't know if you can do that or not. Let's see here. Let me throw this on.
Alright, so what am I putting on?
So let's do here. Give me 1 moment. I'll pull my stuff over and then I'll inspect you real quick. So this enemy is kind of odd. Let's do. Okay, you're on tether right now. That's good.
I've never tried anarchy on this boss.
Yeah, it's great. You You just tag as many as you can, as many of the different pieces, and it should work out. Let's do. Jack, do you have Le Monarch, like the Void Bow? Okay. So here's what I want you to do. I want you to put that on for your special, or for your energy slot. You can keep the fusion rifle on your top slot. And you can keep your machine gun on the second. So this boss is really odd in that it's actually kind of like, it's supposed to be like a lock set, keeping us, I mean, it literally is called a lock set, but it's keeping us from progressing through the dungeon. But it's split up into 4 individual pieces of the lock that can all be damaged. And it doesn't really take precision damage. So what we're going to do is we're basically going to just shoot. We're going to be behind my wall. And we're just going to shoot Le Monarch into it. And try to get like the explosion, like poison explosions to tick on it over time. And if you're behind my little like rally barricade, you should generate like a lot of like lightning strikes and stuff. So.
All right. The next question is this. Should I put on Oath Keepers?
That'd be great. Yep, sounds good. And then
I, for some reason, have a love interest into Le Monarch. I love it.
Perfect. Yep, this is like the Le Monarch encounter.
So do you want triple the Monarch?
Let's do it.
Okay.
Let's just fry. I love it. I love it.
Do you want a well?
Sure. We can just double and triple down on that.
All right. What skin do you have for the Le Monarch?
Using a pretty pink and purple one right now.
Yep, I have the same one.
Poison Wings spread. I have Infinite Quiver or Calyptra. Honestly, the OG is pretty good too. I like the red. I think I'm actually just going to go OG right now. So, all right. So let's talk about this encounter real quick, Jack. We don't want to jump down, but you can see these are the lock sets. Like if you shoot those big things up there, you'll see you get immunes. So what we're going to do is there are 4 of those wheels that we were just interacting with in the last room. One is there. One is on the other side of this wall here. One is there. And one is directly below us. Now, this encounter is a little abstract, and I'll give you like the TLDR of it right now. And then if you really, really are interested, you can watch a video later. I actually do have a video up where I go into like deep detail on how to do this. But what we're going to do is the different symbols that will pop up on those wheels mean different things in here. So for instance, there are the hive eyes, like the 3 acolyte eyes. If that gets lit up on the top of one of the wheels, that will spawn in like ogres and knights and stuff. That's bad. We don't want that to ever happen. So we will try to rotate the wheel away from that location. What we want to do and what we're going to do, because ammo is not really going to be an issue for us, is we are going to, on this wheel that's below us, we are going to put the kill symbol. So it's like a stake that goes through the red circle. We're going to place that on this one. And then you're going to see there's going to be a timer at the top of our screen. When that hits 100%, we need to be in this little cubby up here on the stage. Excuse me. And I'm going to drop my wall. And we're going to get behind it, and then we are just going to go ham. Realistically, we're only going to be able to see these 2 that are on the right-hand side of the room. And we're just going to stand behind the wall. And so you want to make sure on your artifact, the last thing I'll say is you want to make sure you have the 2 mods flashover in the second to last column. And then you want to make sure you have defibrillating blast, because that will heal you.
I
missed a wallet.
All right, so what is the last 2, and then I'm gonna order food real quick.
Okay.
As a little break, real quick.
Okay. Defibrillating
the
blast is in the final column,
Defibrillating blast.
and then flashover is in the second to last column.
Cannot find it. Might already have it on there.
The last column looks like a skull with like electric or like lightning bolts around it.
Ah, okay. Hold on. All right, and then
Then go to the
last
left one and then up one.
Flash
will be
over?
Flash
Hover?
over. Yep, you want that one.
All right, and then I will be right back. You'll take about like 2 minutes.
Okay.
So I'm gonna order food.
Sounds good.
Be right back.
Really should get a La Monarch ornament.
Don't have.
Bungie is
you just
supposed
go
to be
OG?
sending me 500 silver.
Really?
They got one of those surveys a couple of weeks ago.
Oh, nice.
But usually, if I don't use an exotic all too often, I won't get an ornament.
Oh,
They have been.
I'm a little
using-
whore for exotic ornaments. I cannot. If I see a single ornament, it doesn't even matter if it's for Titan. It could be for a different class or whatever. I am absolutely buying that. Like, not buying it, but like if it's for Bright Dust, I will get it every single time.
That's how I am with most of the Warlock ornaments, but
Yeah.
the game, for whatever reason, has never dropped a single ornament for the Monarch. Usually, I have at least one Bright Ingram ornament for the other weapons, but this is not one of them.
Interesting. Yeah, a lot of times I have to like prevent myself from looking at the store because I'm like, I want. It's like, yeah, I need this Polaris Lance ornament. It's like, no, I don't. Like, I do not need a Polaris Lance ornament, but I see it and I want it so bad. Because ergo some like pyramid tech looking ornament is so cool.
It's really good.
It's like I don't need them, but I want them so bad. Like they have I probably will need this at some point in the future if they ever make Syntheseps relevant again. They probably would have to nerf the Syntheseps on the class item to make just normal Syntheseps worth it. But there's a chain piston Titan ornament that looks so freaking sick.
What's your favorite Titan exotic?
I've had the most fun with Syntheseps across the board, but I mean, Curus was so good when it came out, just taking Thunder Crash and just turning us into like a literal missile. Like, I don't know. I feel like Syntheseps I've had the most fun with Syntheseps, but I probably I'd have to like go through the list of my collections and see if there's anything. Do you have one for Warlock?
Oh no. I think it
It's
would
kinda hard.
probably still be Sunbracers, but
Oh, it's so good.
there's something that's absolutely fun, but just brain dead, but satisfying with Getaway Artist on Prismatic. It's just the constant freezing, and I've always liked the noise that the turrets make, so I guess Getaway Artist is kind of up there. When Phoenix Protocol was still, I guess it was that pre-nerf, there was some really fun fashion you could do with the ornament set that they released. I think it was during Season of the Wish. And then I really miss the original Void Warlock. I haven't really fully enjoyed Void 3.0,
Yeah.
but like Nezarec Sin is great. It's always been really fun, but I do miss Controverse Holds immensely.
We I don't remember. I don't think we ended up going with it. I was gonna pull it. No, we went a different way with it. So we on our I'll show this on stream, but I'm gonna probably blind people if I show it. Okay, there we go. I went dark mode. We made last year because we have a lot of people who are really, really passionate about cooking in our clan. So I commissioned a friend of mine who just is an artist to make us I had given her a rough idea of what I wanted for like a logo to go on an apron, just like a grilling apron. And it says forced to cook because our clan is forced to wipe. But if you look at the symbol, on it, you'll see that there's little Destiny Easter eggs in there that have like the Titan symbol on the spatula. And then the Warlock, we almost went with like a pitchfork type feeling for the Warlock with Nezarec Sin as like the fork part. It just looked a little too weird. So we actually did we kind of went better with it. So, all right, you back, man?
Hysterical.
Yep.
Oh, we're starting it. We're sending it. Let's go. And yeah,
All right.
the hunters just got the hunter knife. So, all right, so let's look here. Make sure nothing's on Hive. We need to go 3 to the right. Of course we do. So.
That. Hate it when they pull you.
Yeah. Alright, I'm grabbing this one here. Alright, I got one. Alright, we only need one there actually to get it onto. Alright, I'm gonna dunk this here. Alright, so no one else dunked there.
3 for the west.
Okay, we're gonna go to damage here. Alright, everyone to me. Should be. Maybe. There we go. Alright, so just literally fire Le Monarch perfect shots behind the wall. Jack, you got your tether? Perfect.
And I don't know what it.
Those lightning strikes for like 59,000 are crazy from a primary weapon. We're only 70. We're about 80% through damage. Just keep going. There we go. All right, stay here till we cook enemies here.
Those guys literally a damn creeper.
Yes, 4 of them.
Oh my gosh.
All right, here we go. All right, so we're gonna do. All right, we need 2. I'm gonna scoop these.
Damn you, wizard. I'm getting seasonal challenges, man. That's not bad.
Alright, get ready. About 75%. We're about to start damage when that lock set at the top hits 100. Right here to me. Yeah, I don't have my
Alright, baby.
heavy wall. Nice.
Order some dominoes, so that should be set.
Dynamos.
Yeah, dominoes, man. Haven't had that in forever.
It's the only thing that delivers to our house. So if I want to be real lazy, that's what we go with. Keep firing, it'll open back up. I gotta believe.
What to say? Are you gonna open up one more time, buddy?
We must. Well done. Just got my super back, of course.
Hell yeah.
Riveting gameplay from Bungo.
Ooh, we got a shotgun, I think. Unvoiced?
Yeah.
Shotgun unvoiced. Ooh, it looks creepy. I love it.
All right, Jack, you remember that game we play on the Pale Heart? Where you gotta like roll the dust bunny or whatever?
Kinda. Oh.
So we gotta get this into, there's like a white thing right by the chest there. These things are very sensitive. I had one fly into the freaking ether one time because there was just like an enemy's body chilling there, so. Alright.
Stairs. There you go.
Alright, careful here. It'll, once it gets on the railing, it goes okay, but this will be Ooh. Get on there, get on there. There you go. No. No. Alright, there you go. Got it. Nice.
So this literally like is a fucking Zelda. Like a Zelda puzzle.
Yep. Yeah, this whole.
Because I remember Tears of the Kingdom,
Yep.
Breath of the Wild. Literally, the balls you got to put in the thing. Well done, Bungie. Well done.
Oh, I went the wrong way. To the right.
I try not to cuss because I know you're live streaming.
Oh, you're good, man. You're good, man. I try not to cuss that much in general, but like sometimes you just gotta drop a fuck. Like every now, you know what I mean? It's just like it just
Yep.
happens.
Yep.
Oh. There we go. Okay.
Alright. Sorry, Lemonade. I think your services are not.
Yeah. It's nice to have a reason to mess with it. It's good for GMs and stuff this season as well, but it's really, really good at. Alright, so there's another one of the worm rooms in here that we'll have to hit.
Is that what I think it is?
Probably. Depends on what you think it is.
Is that a husk of a worm god?
It is. Might have been some gnarly experiments going on here. too high. I think isn't it down below? It's not here.
I do not remember this one, if it is here.
I know that there's one around here. Oh, it's up here. All right, Jack, come to me. Damn.
Oh my goodness. I'm gonna take a screenshot of that.
You just know it stinks too. It's gotta be gross.
I'm kinda glad I did this. I'm doing this dungeon. Holy crap. Alright. Hunter, come on.
I suppose that's better than the alternative. You saying that you regret hopping in here with us.
Alright, I'm guessing this is one of the encounters we gotta do.
This kind of like a little transitionary puzzle type thing. We just got to bounce these lenses around here and light up.
Come on, Hunter. Guess I'll stay here. This just needs to be rotated. Or not. Alright, I guess we need to find that lens.
It's on my back right now. So here, we actually need to put this up.
Yeah, my wife, she gave up on pizza.
Yeah?
Yep. Said she can't stand the taste of it anymore.
Huh. So you guys
that's why she's
reverted to
getting-
Domino's?
I wanted Domino's. She was like, she said, if you get pizza, I'll just get a sub or wings.
Ah, I
So was
gotcha.
like, "All right."
I understand. Yeah, the amount of times that me and my wife have that conversation and she's like, what sounds good? And I'm like, I don't know. What sounds good to you? And I'm like, I don't know. And then it's like, okay, well, what sounds bad? And it's like the one thing I had kind of in the back of my mind that sounded good. And I'm like, oh, okay. All right, this is what we're doing.
Alright. So the puzzle, what we got?
Yep, almost done. All right, and so you're gonna want to come over here because there is both a secret chest and another worm to grab.
Oh god, I grabbed onto you. That's the first time I did that. I've never done that before.
Usually I make people pay for that treatment. Alright, come over here for another worm.
Imagine yourself under the raised burden with
let's keep up the pace here. I'm gonna run out of time. We're gonna go play volleyball. We play sand volleyball, but for some reason we got a 9 p.m. game today. What the hell is that about? Okay, so that's it. All right, back here, Jack. Go in this door here. I think that's the last worm. Unless I missed one.
Find all collectibles
you get one?
in the Sundered Doctrine. Yep.
For gaming. Is that retrofit I hear? I was like, I had to think for a second. I was like, what gun fires that fast? I was like, damn.
I just switched all of my artifact mods to void. What void weapons do I have in my inventory?
Yeah, for real.
Retrofit was the immediate thing.
That thing's I'm like, damn, dude.
Whoa. Are these all acolytes? Or disciples?
I don't know. We'll have to ring by phone and see if we can give us a little context.
Whoa.
All right. So we want to go precision damage here. You got a queen breaker you can pull over?
Uh-huh. Got one on me right
Six,
now.
are you about to get your 3rd attempt at using div? We don't have to use div. We could all do queen breaker.
Either way is fine.
Do what inspires you. If you would like
What inspires you?
what inspires joy in
Jumping
your heart.
off the tower is what inspires
Oh.
me.
Can't talk about that on stream. Just kidding.
Isn't that the Guardian pastime? I don't know what to say.
Yeah, good save there. All right, let's see. I think I'll do.
Glowing.
You have no assignments. That's.
I guess
Your
since
downtime.
I guess we're on crunch time, we could do is, if you want, I guess instead of teaching me the mechanics, I could just do ad clear. And
Oh,
then
we're
the
good,
next
brother.
time
No, we got time. We got time. We're
Okay.
We should not take too long on this. I just want to make sure that we're good on what we're doing. This encounter is going to move pretty quick. I'm probably going to take over most of it anyways, but you'll know what's going on. There's a map associated with this that you'll have to kind of look at and stuff. The TLDR on this is there's a whatchamacallit, wheel that's behind the boss you can see in the room right now. We need to light up what is considered the lie, and then we need to get rid of the light on the symbols that are true statements. So basically we're gonna take we're just gonna take a trip around to the various places and either turn a lens onto them or turn the lens off of them, depending on whether it's a true or a false statement. Okay. Because of like where we're at right now, I'll handle the majority of that, running around and things of that sort. But I just want you to be familiar with what we're doing. And again, I have the map on the like clan website and stuff like that too. You should be able to find that if you need it, or you can just find it by Googling. I didn't make it; it's someone else's.
Okay.
And then there are going to be these little. You can kind of see some of the lenses have the like strandness on them. They're going to have little like tangles holding them up. You kill the little stasis scion enemies, the adherents. You kill them to be able to shoot the strand things. It doesn't make sense. Like you shoot stasis enemies to get a buff that'll let you do that, but it's fine. And then we will, once we put the true statement, we turn all the lights off of the true statement, and we turn all the lights on to the lie. I will activate, and then do you see the worm that's up at the top of the room with the mouth open? We're going to need to be out of line of sight of that thing because it's going to get really hot and basically burn the boss's shield away. Six, I don't know if you have a really strong opinion, but what I typically do for damage is I'll be in this corner here. And so
Okay.
the reason for that, I find, is he's going to come over here. The boss is very mobile, Jack. So he's going to come over here.
No. Okay, good.
What we'll do is I'll basically like I'll drop my wall here. Six, if you just like around here drop the wall as well, and then he's gonna move around, Jack, and then he's gonna at times throw out like a strand attack to try to pull us. The best thing you can do is just walk backwards from it, and usually it won't pull you. When the damage phase ends, the room's gonna get really hot again, and you want to make sure you're in a shadow. And so he will try to pull you out of it like towards the end and then suspend you in a place where you're going to die. So let's try not to do that. If it happens, it's not that deep, but I'll try to make sure I call out stuff for you. Okay?
Okay.
All right, let's give it a shot.
Ghost? Sorry, is anybody's ghost trying to scan something?
Oh, no. That's a room we're going to go into. That's all right. Yeah, that's a room we're going to go to here too.
Oh, gosh.
Yeah, meet Kevin.
Name's Kevin.
Yep.
Hi, Kevin.
Big Kev dog. All right, so we have Hive Worship Dark, that's true, and then Guardian Kill Traveler. So we need to turn on Guardian and Kill, and then off Hive and Dark. So Guardian Kill, Hive Dark. So in this room, I don't have
Dark is on the right side.
Okay. So Dark. Yeah. So you guys are in there.
So if you kill, then you get the empower buff. I don't remember the full name of it.
Yeah, so kill these stasis. Unwritten Empowerment. One shot.
Written Empowerment. Yeah, I have that.
Okay. So we were able to basically interact with... Okay, so that has been adjusted. So we need Guardian... Guardian and Hive are tied to the same one. So we should be done in this room, guys. So let's go ahead. We can dip. I think we need Guardian, Hive, and Traveler. They're all in the left room. So Jack, this left room is one you got to shoot the door to get open. So Guardian and Hive are both on this side here.
Get Alright.
Okay. So I got this one. So you can work on the one. Oh, one of the tangles chased me down.
Gotcha.
Thank you. All right, so we're gonna turn this around. All right, do you see this lens over here, Jack? That's bound up right here. So we want to get that unwritten empowerment, and we need to shoot these little like tangle string or these like strand strings off here. Shooting them, so careful of the hatchlings coming off of them. You can shoot them down.
Yep.
Okay. In theory, we should be done. I want to check the... okay. We need... sorry. We need Hive. Oh no, I'm sorry. We need Kill and Traveler on. Kill is in this room, and Traveler is in that room. Will you guys go back into that left room and turn Traveler on? I'll handle Kill real quick.
So you're good to rotate that mirror.
There.
Oh, and then just one more time. Here you go.
Ah, okay, gotcha.
Yeah.
It's all
We'll
coming
get
together.
there eventually. Alright.
So we are good. All right, so you guys go to that spot over there by the stairs. I'm gonna activate this. All right, coming to you. Boss should go away. Should being the key word here.
Ah.
Yep, gotta stay out of the fire here. Here we go.
Yep.
I did not. Great.
I do not want to be selling.
Oh, this is perfect. Back up, guys. Back up a little bit. We want them right here because it's gonna stay hot, but we can keep. We'll get you.
He has a love interest on me.
Yep,
Lord.
that's why we want to. It's kind of. That was actually a really, really good like round for him, like staying damageable. Sometimes he just fucks off behind some of the columns, which sucks. But
Okay, I get the gist of everything now. Moving
yep.
this-
So
destroy this
since
guy now.
you have tether, let's make sure we get that on there early. I forgot you might be running tether too. All right, so witness, or I'm sorry, Witch Queen drinks dark, and so we need to do give, which is underneath. We need to turn that off. We need to turn on darken Witch Queen. So Jack, let's go in this bottom room here. You don't come with me.
I was looking for your name.
Yep, you're good. We've not been down here yet, so we're gonna kill this knight. Alright, now we gotta look for the little strand boys. Or stasis, rather. Got one.
Got the other.
Okay, perfect. Alright, so turn that, Jack. But don't, we want to turn it so it's not facing anything. Perfect. That's great. Alright, so we're ready to go upstairs. Alright, Witch Queen and Dark are in this right room. I like to push a little further out of here, guys, just because that dude will focus us in that. But we can also take a fuck it we ball situation and just do whatever.
The damage we did there, we could probably get him with the next encounter.
Yep.
Yeah, next
Just want to
time.
make sure what's our ammo situation like.
I got a full queen breaker. I'm halfway, almost on tether.
Okay. Go ahead and get some kills here. Just want to go in with tether. 6, how's your ammo?
Brick stuff here.
Okay.
One.
We need to
Yeah,
interact
27. Awesome.
with Witch Queen here. Did you already touch this, or should I rotate this? No, okay, never mind. There's still a tangle on it. Answer my own question. All right. And then dark. We need to do that here. Okay, I think we're ready on this front, but let's go into this next damage phase with ammo and such, or with our super.
Yeah, I'm almost there. By the time we get back to the damage phase, I'll have
okay.
it. Like, as soon as we get there.
Let's go back on.
Yeah. Alright, yep, I have my super.
Okay. You good as well, 6?
Yeah.
Alrighty. Gonna activate here. Okay. One of you guys. We'll go a little closer to the corner with the like well, and I'll put my wall a little closer as well. And there we go.
Look at you melt. Beautiful.
Another wall. Shoot him straight in the head. His backpack is so enticing to wanna shoot, but the head does the most damage on this one.
Pyramid data.
Yeah, that's part of the quest.
Pick up
Of course, I get the chest piece here, like an easy drop when I don't need it anymore.
I got the helmet and the boots. Oh, June.
Poor dears.
GG's, y'all.
They need something, anything to feel whole.
Did 6 do a little sanguine swap?
Return.
No.
No?
Does that make you feel
No.
big
No?
and strong? Like a hero?
I-
Like a killer?
Not lying. I did not. I just threw some solar grenades at him, and then I had the helium.
Really? Okay. Okay.
Alright.
That's very impressive to outdo Curious.
And is it true? Where's the pin?
What'd you say?
This pin.
Oh, it's back here.
I want to.
We can't get in. We didn't put anything in at the beginning because you're not on there. So, but now you're an expert.
Yep.
You have to come back. Yeah, you have to do like quest steps for it and stuff. But that's what the pyramid data was for. So when you run it back and stuff, you'll be able to do that. So. GG's. Well done, y'all.
Yeah. Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
It's my other clan when I was in. I tried to like my hardest to like get everybody to like say, "Hey, new dungeon came out. Anybody want to help?" No one budged. But yet they all had their little buddies and everything. They did it themselves.
Yeah, it can be tough. So, yeah, I try to see if I can help when I can, but if I can squeak it in. So yeah, I'm also trying my best, like in comments and stuff on different videos like TikTok and YouTube. I'm trying to get more people, so you guys will see more people come in and stuff. So I'm just encouraging people to just post in the LFG thing, because we got a lot of like new people that they're kind of in similar things. So what you did today was perfect. Like sometimes I'll be able to hop in, sometimes I won't, but like we got a lot of really like good people in here that are pretty smart and able to do that. So
yeah,
know a lot about the game.
Some armor from the raid and from the dungeon.
You got the icebreaker, the double icebreaker drop last time, so that was sick. So all right, I got to go get ready for volleyball, but thank you guys.
It was Nice seeing Kevin again.
Yes. Yep. Nice killing Kevin in 2 phases. Yeah. So, all right. See you guys.
Have a good
Bye,
evening.
Kevin.
Bye.